I stand before you today with an immense pride and joy as we celebrate the opening of the Asia Pacific Cultural Center. This magnificent building is not just a structure made out of brick and mortar, but a symbol of our shared commitment to cultural exchange, understanding, and appreciation. I was 20 when I came to this country as a student, and I was 42 when I arrived in Washington. But I didn't think of creating a place for Asia and Pacific Islanders till I brought my parents in 1995. My 58 years husband, who supported me through thick and thin over the years, has passed away 2 years ago to not see this completion. But he is in my heart. The past 15 years, we've been seeing our vision come true to life. And I want to express my sincere gratitude to everyone who has played a part in making this possible. However, there is one person who deserves special recognition today, our Executive Director, Lua Pritchard. And tireless effort have been instrumental in transforming our dreams into reality. She had not only managed to bring our new building to life, but have also ensured that it remained a vibrant hub for cultural exchange and collaboration. Today, as we unveil this magnificent space, our home, let us take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate the Executive Director's extraordinary contribution. It is because of our passion and commitment that we can gather here today in this remarkable testament of our shared cultural heritage. As we move forward, let us remember the spirit of brought us here and continue to foster an environment that nurture and celebrate the diverse culture of the Asia and Pacific region. Together, we can create a world where cultural understanding and appreciations are the forefront of our interaction. Once again, congratulations to all.
My heart is full because I know how much passion, sacrifice, and persistence have gone into making this dream a reality. President Patsy O'Connell has poured her soul into this project, and she's been tirelessly supported by Executive Director Lua Pritchard, our great MC today, and the dedicated APC staff and board. Today is as much a celebration of their vision as it is of this new building. I still remember my very first visit to APCC back in March 2022. Patsy told me then, quite firmly, I might add, that she wanted to finish this building during my tenure as a Consul General. And Lou, she kept her promise today. To be honest, I was supposed to leave earlier this year, but thanks to Korea's martial law, fate stepped in and history made sure her promise was fulfilled during my tenure here. Every time I attended the APCC events, I've seen how Patsy never stopped talking about this dream. But her vision was never just about bricks and mortar. She dreamed of creating a playground, a place where immigrants of all backgrounds could be comforted, uplifted, and celebrated through their cultures. A place where stories meet, music heals, and tradition connect us all. And today, looking at this beautiful space, I see that dream coming alive. When I first arrived in Seattle, people would break the ice by asking about Korean dramas. When is Squid Game season 2 coming out? Have you seen Extraordinary Attorney Woo? These days, people still begin our conversations with excitement. Now it's about K-pop Demon Hunters. A film that shattered Netflix records and moved the audience with its uniquely Korean style, yet universally relatable story. To me, that shows the true power of culture. It opens heart, starts conversation, and reminds us that while each of 47 communities here has its own unique story, those stories resonate with something we all share. That is the future of APCC, the power to unite through culture.
Thank you, Chami. Thank you very much.
And to recognize the person who has been the leader to get our dream come true. Our Executive Director, Lua Pritchard, please come forward.
It says, in recognition of dedication and vision to our beloved Executive Director, Lua Pritchard, for your unwavering dedication, extraordinary leadership over the past 14 years. Ladies and gentlemen, look at who's standing here besides me. Can you blame me?
Director Tammy, Finance Officer Sinun Hem, our Youth Program Manager, and Jasmine Arjo, Fund Development Director.
I know a lot of you have been wondering the question that I'm about to ask Lua, because I was so blown away when I parked my car here at 2 o'clock, walked away for a few minutes, came back, and literally from down the street we say how excited and how blessed we are to have you as a part of this community. And we say welcome to all of you to the new Asia Pacific Cultural Center in the best city in the universe, Tacoma, Washington.
I've been invited here today. Then again, I'm Lieutenant Governor. I'm kind of honored to be invited anywhere. But especially so here today. Here's the truth. Today's not a good day. Today's a great day. Today's a glorious day. What could be more satisfying? What could be more gratifying? What could be more uplifting than to finally see, after a decade of hard work, the fruition of the labor and the gracious human being I have ever met? Whose vision this is here today. I had a dream the other night. It was a wonderful dream. And it was a dream that Patsy was appointed the Ambassador at Large of the United States of America. And boy, did we get a lot of stuff done in the world when she took that role. So one of the privileges of being a statewide elected official is that you are able and get to speak on behalf of all 8 million people who call Washington State home. I don't think of it that way. I don't think of it as just get to. I do in fact think of it as a privilege. I think of it as the obligation.
Wong is here somewhere. So many folks that I know I'm forgetting. But may we remember joy. And when we have the chances to come together like this and just say, look who we are, and we're just incredible, regardless of all of the other noise going on. Thank you for the joy. Thank you to everybody who came before me. And let's get back to building more for our community.
She is so proud of her country and so proud of all of us, her community. So please come on up here and welcome everybody and tell them how proud you are.
So thank you everyone for being here today for a most special occasion. We've heard of all the partners involved who helped fund this. So thank you to everyone who had a hand in making this possible. When you want to put up a place like the Asia Pacific Cultural Center, you need two things. You need a bold vision, and you need leadership. And we know that Patsy Sir O'Connell and Lua Pritchard embody that. But you also need a community that stands behind you. And as I stand here today in front of this beautiful new building in South Park, the park that I grew up in. I grew up in a house 6 blocks away from here. There's a little Korean church around the corner where my mother worshiped. And the common denominator with everyone in that congregation, it was a Korean woman married to a man who was in the military. I think about the boys club just over the fence past the cemetery, and John McCarthy knows what I'm saying here, South Tacoma. And to see this here, in this location, really means that this was where home is meant to be. No offense, not Lakewood, and I do rep Lakewood, not Point Ruston, not even downtown Tacoma. South Tacoma is where this needs to be, just down the street from the International District, not that far from the other International District on 38th Street. This is where we belong. But as mentioned earlier by Representative Tomiko Santos, she talked about the times that we're in right now. Diversity, equity, and inclusion have become weaponized, as though those things are something bad. And the fact that this is going up in my hometown on behalf of the entire Washington State Congressional Delegation, Districts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and mine 10, and our 2 senators. Congratulations on this magnificent accomplishment. You should be incredibly proud. And I think about landmarks when I think of cities. So what does Tacoma have now? We have the Narrows Bridge. We have the Tacoma Dome. And now we have the Asia Pacific Cultural Center as one of our big landmarks.
I just wanted to be here because this is an important moment for the community, for the state, and I think also for our country. And first and foremost for this community to see what this building is going to do for this generation and future generations is super inspiring to all of us. And that is reflected by all of the people that have come here to support the incredible hard work that you and Patsy and so many other people have led over many, many years. And like many of the other speakers, I too am a Pierce County boy. I grew up like Yasmin. I worked at the Tacoma Mall when I was in college, trying to pay my way and make sure I could pay some of my bills. Pierce County is my home first and foremost, and so to be here and to celebrate what this space will mean.
Where I actually represented the Seattle area, which is interesting because it doesn't cover Tacoma obviously, but Auntie Lua was very quick to make that connection and make sure that I knew about this project even back then. But I really do think that the most important role that I have today is actually the son of Vietnamese refugees. The refugees that our Attorney General just brought up as well, where oftentimes when you first come to the United States, it's not always easy. And a lot of times in our community, our stories aren't shared and our stories aren't told.
Into this building for our community
Let's do something. I'm so bad at this, so you're good. I'll see what I can do. That's not much.
One at a time. And then after you get your bag, please, one leg down. Yeah, one family per bag.
We'll come back and find a place for it.
DJ Gary on the ones and twos. Here it is. Look at the words. I want it. Hey. VIPs, make your way to our VIP table right here. Grand opening, we'll have a good time. Come on. You gotta find a partner. You gotta find a partner for this one. So just turn to your neighbor. There you go. Find a partner. Find a partner. It's all good. There you go. Find a partner. Sing it. I wanna. Come on. Yeah. Yeah.
오늘 그 APCC 오픈을 진심으로 축하드립니다. 아시겠지만 APCC는 우리 코리안 커뮤니티의 컬처뿐만 아니라 47개국 우리 소수 민족들의 컬처를 대변하고 있습니다. 저는 이 APCC가 이 모든 이민자들의 문화가 서로 만나서 교류하고 그리고 포용하고 서로 이해하는 그런 만남의 장이 되었으면 좋겠고요. 우리 모두를 연결해 줄 수 있는 그런 정말 놀이터와 같은 그런 곳이 되었으면 좋겠습니다. 앞으로 APCC의 무궁한 발전을 기원하겠습니다.